Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Vikram. In this class, we'll try to understand types of HDLC frames. So the concept of HDLC, the introduction to HDLC, has already been made in our previous video. If you haven't watched that video, please watch that video and come back here. And every video in our channel is going to be a part of entire course or a playlist. Our suggestion is to follow the entire course so that you can have better understanding of the concepts. And the link for the playlist is provided in the description below. Now in this class, we'll try to understand different types of HDLC frames. So why different types of HDLC frames? As we have seen the different concepts, different concerns of the data link layer, which includes error correction, which includes flow control. In the flow control, we have piggybacking. In the sense, there are two different types of transfer modes. It is normal response mode, and the other one is asynchronous balanced mode. So there we have discussed that in the normal response mode, we will be having a primary system and secondary system. The primary system will transfer the data frame, and the secondary system will only transfer the acknowledgements, whereas in the asynchronous balanced mode, both the systems will transfer data frames. So there are different types of concerns, different types of theoretical concepts that we have seen so far. But how those implementations are done? So one of the mechanism is HDLC, and HDLC uses their own framing concepts. So there are different types of HDLC frames. The different types of HDLC frames are based upon the way in which the communication between the sender and the receiver is happening. These HDLC frames are categorized into three. One is information frame, I frame it is called as, and this is supervisory frame, S frame, and unnumbered frame, which is called as U frame. Okay, these are the frame formats. And each frame is having their own fields, and all the framing formats have the same common fields. There is a difference between user information and management information, and for this supervisory frame we don't have any information to be transmitted. So we'll try to understand each and every frame in detail in our later videos. Right now we'll just try to understand the terminology of each and every frame used in each and every frame, and we'll try to understand every field of all the frames. Okay, so the most important field in a frame is a control field. This control field, so each and every control field is separated in its own way. So this is the way in which the control field of the iframe will look like. These are the corresponding control field formats. So this control field, so within that control field, how the fields are divided, so that we will try to understand. So each and every framing mechanism will have its own control fields. These are the ways, these are the bits that are used within the control frame, control field format. Similarly, this is S frame. This is the control field format for S frame, means this one. Okay. So this control field, within this control field, how the bits will be, that is represented in that control field format. Similarly, this is the control field for unnumbered frames. So what these frame formats we will try to understand clearly in our later videos. Right now, what are the fields that are available? Flag, which is common for all the three. Address is also common for all the three. Control field is common for all the three. But for iframe, we are having user information, but in the S frame we don't have any information that is transmitted. Here we have FCS, this is not PCS, FCS. So this is where the error control will be placed. Here, if the system or the mechanism is using an error detection technique like checksum, so the result that we are going to obtain from the checksum will be placed here. So we'll try to understand about each field, and the flag at the end is common for all the frames, and also FCS is common for all the frames. And the corresponding control fields, the control field format for the control field, the formats are, these are the formats. So these are some of the representations. This is how the control field format will be represented for I frame, S frame and U frame. Okay, let's try to understand each and every field in detail. So the first field is flag field. So what is flag field? As we have already seen, in order to maintain the synchronization between the sender and the receiver, we are going to use flag bits, and this HDLC is a bit oriented protocol. In our previous class we have seen that it is a bit oriented protocol. As we have seen that bit oriented protocol, the flag is going to be a specific sequence of bits. So what is the sequence of bits that are used? It is 0, 6 ones and 0. This is the start of the flag, and the same flag field at the end is used. The same bit sequence is used at the end of the flag. Okay, at the end of the frame, the flag field of the frame is having the same bit sequence. So this is all about the flag field. And the next one is address field. The second field of the HDLC frame format contains address. So what that address is? If it is a primary system, in a normal response mode transfer, there will be a primary system and secondary system. Primary system means it is going to transfer data frame, whereas the secondary system is just going to send the acknowledgement. If the system is a primary system, the address field is going to contain the to address to which system the data is being transmitted. If it is a secondary address, the address field is going to have from address. So that is the use of the address field in HDLC frame format. Next one is control bit. The control field is 1 or 2 byte segment of the frame used for flow and error control. So the control field, it may be a 1 byte or a 2 byte space is allocated for control field. In our course we are going to understand about 1 byte control field. So every bit of the control field will clearly understand as and when we are going to discuss about the frames. The control field is very important field to understand. So we will in detail explain about each and every bit of the control field in the corresponding video. Okay, so the next one is information field. In the iframe we are having information field. So that is the data that needs to be transmitted. So information field contains the user data from the network layer, the payload that has been obtained from the network layer to the transport layer. So that is what we call it as information field. And next one is FCS fields, the frame check sequence. FCS stands for frame check sequence, is the HDLC error detection field. In the HDLC, the error detection technique that is used, the output that we are going to obtain from the error detection technique, that output sequence bits will be placed in the FCS field. Okay, so this is the understanding about each and every field of the frame. There are different frames, I frame, S frame and U frame, and these are the fields which are used in all those framing techniques, and the understanding about each and every frame has been clearly done. Hope you got the clarity on this concept. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. And if you have any doubts regarding this concept, please post your doubt in the comment section below. And if you feel that this video is helpful to you, please give us a like symbol, and please share this video with your friends so that they will also get benefited. Thanks for watching.